Surprise, technical difficulties again.
We are not professionals.
Good morning.
Morning, everyone.
We are Primrose Cottage.
Emily said we have to announce our name every time now.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to shut the blind so we don't get this.
We are Primrose Cottage Quilts and Stitches. I am Lindsay.
I'm Emily.
Here comes Mom.
And I'm Mom. I just didn't like the
Sun blaring.
blaring in here. So,
Good morning.
good morning, all you beautiful ladies and guys, if you're here.
Yes. We have a lot of fun things to share.
Before we start, we have to give a shout out to our children that are downstairs because they have figured out how to load us live on YouTube.
I'm really nervous about that.
So
they're going to be watching downstairs.
they're going to be watching, but luckily they can't comment.
They might not be watching. They're probably
no, I can hear them down there
distracted.
giggling.
Mm-hmm. Hi, kids.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
They love YouTube.
And they do.
They have their favorite YouTubers. And anyway, good morning. Oh, somebody's saying, hey, kiddos. Hey. Well, first of all, we wanted to thank everyone who joined us over at Christy's Flosstube on
Last Friday.
It was at Friday. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it was a week ago tomorrow.
I know.
I feel like I can believe that. It's been a long week.
We had so much fun over.
I'm so sad I missed it.
On her channel.
It was so fun.
So we
I
stitched all weekend.
I brought what they gave me.
Yeah. So do you want to show him?
Yeah. So Christy gave us these two signs. Java Girl.
Christy made,
cute.
her and her husband made this one.
So those are fun.
Got
And
like a
then
hair.
Anna made this for me. It's so cute. It's a scissor fob thing.
Oh, how cute is that?
So I had it on my scissors.
That's teeny.
She said it's like 40
count.
40 count, I think. And then Fiona made these, and they're so cute.
Oh, cute. Oh,
I've had to hide this because I think my cat would play with it.
I could see that.
So she almost tried playing with this yesterday, so I have to like protect things. Okay.
All right. So we have, as it showed on the picture, we do have an announcement. We're going to wait a little bit to do that.
Just so we have an opportunity to have more people come in and listen.
So we're going to start off by showing our whips, what we've been working on, and we all have been cross-stitching. It's a miracle.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I've tried to put a little in since I got back from my vacation.
Sunday. Oh yeah, someone said how was your vacation?
It was wonderful.
Mom and Katie went to Disney.
We went to Disney. And we actually Katie and her husband they surprised myself and the boys, and they didn't pull off in Anaheim to go to Disney. They kept driving and we're like, what's going on? And they ended up taking us to Universal Studio, and we spent a couple days down in Universal Studio, went to the beach, had a really super good time. And then we went over to Anaheim and went to Disney for like the 3 days and the beach for a couple days, and just really had a really fun time. But it was good to come home. I'm really good to come home. And so I told the girls, I says, I think I'm here for a month until the next trip, unless I just leave for a weekend. But
says you look tan. She is tan.
Yeah.
We were comparing Mom with me, who I don't get outside much.
So I have to say, if I didn't live in Southern Utah, I would definitely live somewhere where there's a beach. I love absolutely love the beach.
I do too.
And it's not necessarily, I don't really get in the water there because I don't like the salt on my skin. I mean, I'll go in and put my feet in and whatever, but I just love sitting on the beach with a good book or just to watch the people and the kids play. And of course, have a nap in the sun. It's just beautiful. And the smell and everything is just intoxicating. I love it.
Yeah,
Yes.
I love it.
I love it too. All right, so let's get started. Who wants to go first?
I want mom's life.
Right?
Hey, I feel like when we turn our age or whatever, I feel like we deserve that after we've raised our children and had a life. I feel like we deserve to have fun.
Valeria, thank you so
Thanks,
much. Valeria is so sweet. She joins us every week and is always doing our super chat, which thank you so much.
So sweet.
She's actually one of our number one supporters for sure. So thank you, Valeria.
We have a lot of really great people.
Yeah.
So
all right.
Thank you.
I'll go first.
Okay. What do you want first?
Sure. I've showed this a few times already, but I decided, what the heck, I'm going to get it out. And like you guys said, just work on one block at a time. So this is Halloween Calendar by Tiny Modernist. And I did number 14. I still have a couple of things to add. I will say, I always forget. So here it is.
And we do have some in the shop, right?
Well, we just sold out, but I ordered more for those of you wanting to stitch because it is so cute.
It's really
so
cute.
Bright, so fun. I'm hoping to get it done before my son graduates college. That's what I told my Actually, it's so funny. So I got this out the other night, and my son, Charlie, he came in. He's like, "Mom, you're still working on that? You've been working on that for years." And I'm like, "I know. I hope to have it done by the time you graduate college." And so,
what cloth are you using?
So this is actually a piece of Ada we dyed ourselves many years ago. Like,
we don't dye anymore.
We don't dye our own fabric anymore, but a great alternative would be Stormy Night Lugana 25 count or even 14 count. This is 14 count Ada. Really fun. The colors are really bright. And like I said, before he graduates college.
And mind you, he's what, 13? No, 12?
He's going to be 12 this year.
Okay.
So I do have some time. But I hope to just like kind of get it out periodically from here until Halloween. Because I like stitching in the season. I know I mention that all the time, but I'll probably get it out a few more times and work on it. I love that you're a 14 count Ada stitcher. I found my people. Yes, I love stitching on all cloths. It was very strange to go back to, because I've been working on 32 count, and
it is
the ease of stitching on Ada. Oh my goodness. It is like, I loved it. It went so fast.
You don't have to think. You don't have to go, oh, I got to go over one or two or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just straightforward.
Someone asked if you're using called for.
Yes, I am using called for. And there are a lot of floss changes in each square. And I always forget that every time I get it out. But to get, the look, you have to have those. So
yeah.
Yes. And we love Ada. Mom has a project she's going to be sharing that she's stitching on
and
Ada.
that's what we all started on when we started this cross stitch journey. Is we were all, I'd stitched for years, but I always did it on Ada.
Yeah.
And I didn't really, I knew there was other cloths out there, but we just slowly graduated and got our confidence up to try the different counts. And these guys, they do even the smaller counts than what I do, because
I'm all for also just stitching what you're comfortable on. But I also think it's fun to try new things. And so I have tried everything from like the Ada to the even weave. There you go. floss on me too. I've done a little bit on linen, not very much.
Yeah.
But I will say the cloth that's the easiest is definitely, for me, Ada is really an easy stitch. All right, you want to go next?
I pulled out my hive rules. I really want to get this done. It's my last one I have to finish.
Wow.
Ooh,
I'm
you've done
impressed.
good.
So almost there. I worked on
Wow.
this section. So
Very nice.
I have to
Coming
say,
along.
when I stitched this for the sample,
yeah.
oh my gosh, it just was so fun to do, and I just absolutely loved
Yeah.
it.
I'm doing all called for on 25 count white, which is exactly what the sample is.
Yes.
So it's going smooth. Like, it's been a fun, easy
You know what
stitch. It's not hard. It's not hard at all.
Yeah. You know what I think what makes it fun and easy, and I think that's with all of Lindsay's, like the rule series, is I like how you can say, okay, I'm at this point. Like, you can break it up and you feel like you're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, it's just they're so fun to
I
do.
mean, they may look a little daunting because they are so long, but with wording, it really breaks it up. So, like, the stitch is not like saturated.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It's very like,
well, and you get one
open,
thing, you get
I feel
one
like.
section done, and you're just like, oh my gosh, look what I did.
Yeah.
And then you're ready to dig into the next section.
sure.
Yeah, I gotta shout out Christine for the bag. My case, my bee case that I love. So that's a must. I can't wait to get a Halloween one. I thought about just trying to make my own, but that's not gonna happen.
All right, Mom, your first whip.
Let's see.
We'll put this right here. I have the board right here.
So
This is in stock.
I worked on this just a little bit. I got started on my pumpkins and the stand, or the little thing. I'm a little nervous because I only have this much room, and I have that great big thing here. So I'm a little nervous that I might be too short.
You might just need to shorten it if you have to.
Yeah.
You could.
Yeah.
And maybe just put
So,
pumpkins.
Mom,
I
don't know that you're gonna make it.
I don't know.
You should just shorten it.
Well, and
I'm like really nervous right now for you.
You
and
must
I'm
have
going to
started
tell
too
you,
far over this way.
my old brain, I do not like cutting and making sure I have
I don't
enough
cut
fabric.
my cloth anymore.
I usually go to Lindsay and say, will you tell me what I need? Because
I hope I didn't tell you what you need.
no,
on this.
I'm pretty sure I did this. Otherwise, I wouldn't be scared.
I think I'll show you on one of mine. I don't cut my cloth because I have had this happen.
Yeah.
And I get so mad.
So yeah, I've been a little nervous, not gonna lie. So that's the one I've been.
I mean, I think you will.
I think I'm gonna be okay,
but it's
not gonna give me much room for
a
maybe
finish. Someone said you should have started the other way. Is it square?
Yeah, I don't know, but it will be fine.
It sure is cute.
Yeah, I know it is cute.
Yeah.
And the other thing is this is 16 count Ada, and I do the stitch method, the sew mesh method, and so it hurts my fingers more, and then I have to use the little leather pad to push my needle, and so it does take me a little bit more longer to work on this one.
So you should just count. You could.
I will. I need to count and just count over and just start the sign and see, because that's the farthest sign over.
It's about 10, 20, 30. It's about 40 stitches.
So I may be okay. I don't know. I'll let you guys know.
We'll let you know next time.
Yeah, I will work on this.
I would count before I kept going.
I am gonna count and start the sign and be here next week to let you know how that goes.
I am worried. Okay, so my next whip is this cutie by Bent Creek. It is called the Pumpkin Flower Sampler. And I took this to our stitchy weekend with the girls because I wanted to learn how to do some of the specialty stitches in this stitch. And so here's my progress. These are Smyrna stitches, and you guys, they're so much fun. I love doing them. I'm gonna try and incorporate them a little bit into my patterns in the future because they just add a fun little texture. I'm not using the called for. This is Fallen Leaves, and this I believe is Wood Trail, is the brown. So
that one's in stock as well.
Is it only 2 colors, or
I want to see it.
I don't have my glasses
the
on.
vine is green.
Oh,
Okay, so it's got like what, 3 colors?
Yeah, so it's only 3 colors, and Christy worked on this while she was with us on the Stitch Weekend, and she literally
she finished.
like I feel like she started and finished while we were there.
She's fast.
Yeah, she is fast. So these in between are Smyrna. There are other stitches, like I think like one of them is an eyelet you can do, but I'm want to master the Smyrna, so I'm doing all mine little rows the Smyrna.
Mm-hmm.
The Smyrna is new to me. Is it hard? No, it's not hard. In fact, when Anna taught me,
can you show that? Like block that up and show that.
When Anna taught me.
There you go.
Oh, okay. So it's this one right here. So instead of using 1 square in your cross stitch, you go over 2 and you make a big X, and then you go up and down and then over. Really pretty. I loved doing it. It was way easier than I expected. I don't know why I was scared. So I'm hoping to finish that by the time we come back for next time. All right, Emmy, will you grab the board? She is working on Pumpkin Kisses. Ooh. I've been seeing a lot of people stitch this, and it is so cute every time I see it.
Yeah. So I'm doing it on, I'm not sure what that is, honestly. I think it's
wheat. It looks like wheat.
Wheat.
I want to make one of these.
It's whipping it fast. It's a fast one.
Who stitched that? Did I?
I did.
You did? I never remember what
I actually model stitched that, and I couldn't put it down. I loved every minute of it.
Yeah,
it was so fun.
I'm using called for colors, so definitely
and also
easy.
I just ordered floss to do new floss packs because I think we were out.
We're gonna kit most of our patterns.
So I'm actually in the process of getting all of our fall and Christmas, like Halloween, fall, Christmas floss packs all put together, so everybody will be ready to stitch.
Yeah.
So,
all right, Mom.
So my next one, I worked a little bit on Katie's pumpkin patch. I got the rest of my letters done, a couple little crows, and a little.
Did you measure this cloth?
I think you did.
Oh, good. Okay.
Well, you gotta have enough room.
Yeah, no, I am because that's how long it is. So I got plenty, and I know I'm good.
Show them the chart. I don't
think I think you helped me measure it.
Probably.
Because she wrote the size on the pattern.
Okay.
So I know I'm good on this one.
This is such a fun
Show them the pattern. You haven't really shown it.
Oh, sorry. So that's what the pattern is. Normally, I have always stitched Katie's little truck series when she releases one. But she loved this one so much. She's like, I'm stitching it, Mom. And then I think she did a sew along. Didn't she do a sew along?
She did a stitch along.
A stitch along, sorry. And so I never did get to stitch this up. And so I was like, well, I've got to do one for my little living area.
25 count Lugano mushroom is a large enough size.
Yeah.
Would it be too dark? I don't It is a darker mushroom, but I think I
So
love
mushroom, I don't know if you guys know, but mushroom is basically
It's basically this without the model.
vintage country
It looks-
mocha
yeah.
without the mottled.
Yeah.
So the autumn rolls would be fine. Yeah, I don't think it would be too dark.
And believe me, I have a few times picked this to stitch, like the cloth, and get up there stitching in my room. And
You've done it several.
I've done it
times.
several
More than
times
once.
where I've stitched it on the wrong side and then had to start over. So, but
Which you can stitch on.
yeah,
either
you
side,
can
in
stitch
my
on the
opinion.
other side, but yeah, I love the
That's funny.
country mocha.
So I asked if we'll get more Halloween bundles like last week.
Yes. Well, they won't be the same, but after we're done with our whips, we'll talk about our announcement and we'll talk about
What we're doing forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it my turn again?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. Will you hand me
Which one?
since we're talking about autumn rolls, do you want to grab that?
Oh.
So I actually decided I'm gonna take a few sections of my autumn rolls and stitch them as like individual.
You know what? You ought to get the big one that's up there, and let's put it to this one and show them what the difference in
I didn't know that
size
one
is.
was up there.
Yeah. Well, I put it up there because it came back from one of our trunk shows, and it came back.
Okay, so I'm doing Visit the
So-
Pumpkin Patch.
Yeah, it's pretty
It
sad.
was wrapped.
It
so don't
was
judge.
wrapped, and
Okay, I'm gonna get out and you guys show
Okay.
that.
so see the difference in the
This one's
size.
25. This one's 28.
Yes.
Yes, mushroom.
So my sister, Aunt Sue, she stitched both of these, and she did this one on 25 country mocha, and then this one is on what?
That looks like
Mushroom.
Mushroom
28.
28.
this is rough. Sorry,
Yeah,
it was
that
wrapped.
one is really rough.
It was
It was
wrapped.
in a trunk show, and it came back, and we just
There was
haven't
a
done
bunch
any.
of damage.
Yeah, there was a
right
bunch
here
of
and
damages,
stuff.
so we've got to fix it. But I just wanted to show you the size and the difference, and how cute they can be on either size
And color.
and color. Yeah.
So the mushroom doesn't have as much of a warm undertone as the
Country mocha.
country mocha. And so I picked this section to start and I'm doing just little minis just to
And I think I've done that too, didn't I?
yes,
do a
you
little mini?
you did this section too.
Yeah. Okay. I knew I'd done
So
one.
the sections I'm probably gonna do, I want to do this section and I want to do this one for sure.
I like
And
that one.
so
And this is the pattern.
yes,
We have the pattern, and we do have floss packs in the shop on these.
yeah,
that will have
I
all the.
stole one last night to do mine.
Can you use mushroom instead of like taupe? Oh yeah. I think any cloth would look good.
Oh yeah.
How will you finish the mini?
So I'm not sure. Honestly, I might do a pillow or just like a mini paddle. I like doing little paddles because they're just so fun and they look great in my decor when I need a little piece to fill a space.
We're out of light taupe.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. It's a
Um,
popular one and it's not in stock. Like we order it and we don't get it.
So whenever we mention light taupe, it sells out if we have any, just because
Yeah.
it's been my go-to cloth for a few projects now because I really love the
Yeah. Honestly, the
Color.
mushroom is very comparable and the platinum.
the 28
They're
mushroom.
very comparable, which I'll show
20
you. I have 28 right here.
Yes, 28 mushroom I would say is a great substitution for light taupe.
Is this light taupe?
No, that's 28 mushroom.
Is this one light taupe?
We don't have anything with light taupe up
Oh,
here.
okay.
Wow.
I was just gonna see if I. could
That's
compare.
amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm doing the stitch along. I started early. 'cause
So we're
Lord
not starting
knows-
till next week.
Lord knows I cannot go with the schedule. It's not in my DNA.
No, it's not.
You say go left, I'll go right.
Mm-hmm.
I have been that way my entire life.
You say these colors, she goes with these colors, which I'm obsessed with.
So I posted on my Instagram my color conversion, so you can get it. It's all weeks, and my white is DMC because the white is hard to show up on mushroom.
See, and the one thing with Emmy is she has a background in colors and stuff with her hairstyling and
so you have to learn color theory when you do.
And so Lindsay and her always are together trying to come up with good color choices.
We will be having floss packs for Emily's color scheme.
Oh.
They should be here next week. So you might get a little bit of a late start, but that's okay. I feel like this stitch goes really fast.
Did you already order them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and the original is all DMC. So either way is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not doing the border on this stitch either because borders and I don't get along. So I really enjoyed it. I was stitching it, watching Harry Potter, the second one, I think, and the song that they enter with like the toads, it was singing double, double, toil and trouble, and I was stitching this, and I just got a kick out of that. I just thought it was so funny.
Awesome.
I actually want to do that.
Well, I stitched the first one, and that makes me. Well, I actually want to stitch. Is it Witchy Way?
So I actually have this from my Aunt Sue, and I thought I'd test it out. It's like a floss thing.
Yeah, cool.
I'm indifferent. They don't stay on tight, so I don't know why, but it's been nice to just have it on this. I won't lie. Yeah. So if anyone knows anyone that sells this type of thing, will you comment? Because I wouldn't mind getting some more. Just because for the fancy floss, I've really liked having it on here.
Yeah. Well, the gentleman that she got them from.
It looks like this.
Yeah. The gentleman that she got them from, he may sell them. I'm not sure. It's just somebody I think she knows that lives in her.
Do we have the actual sample of this so we can show? I think it's fun to show side by side. So
I'm doing 28 count.
Yeah. And I stitched it on. Is it 14?
Yes. So the sample is 14 count Stormy.
Sorry.
And this is a mushroom 28 count with her color conversion, which.
So this is kind of like the bright.
Yes.
And this is more muted.
This is like the dusty.
Yeah. Oh, I like
crusty.
That. Dusty, crusty.
Which I love. I love both. Yeah. I truly love both. Yeah. And that's why I could stitch either and love them both. So
Chantal 141 has floss rings. I'll have to look at that.
Oh, awesome.
Okay, so raise your hand if you are more for the bright original color scheme. Raise your hand. Because I want to get kind of like, I'm wondering if I ordered enough for this floss pack. Because it
is going to be a little bit more expensive because it's fancy floss.
Yeah, we have a lot of this in stock, or this one in stock.
Yeah, we have a lot of these. I just restocked
I like
all
both.
these.
I love both bright and Halloween. And muted, and then I like Christmas bright and muted. Like I love
let me know if you like the muted version, or if you're gonna stitch. I should say, which one are you gonna stitch?
Cool. I feel like we've had a lot of bright.
That's good to know.
I want this like really spooky, almost like vintage aesthetic in my house this year with the Halloween.
Instead of the bright.
Like I want this that's how I can describe it. Like this muted vintage Halloween look. Like I really love that.
You will. I have a few pieces coming out that is where she got some of these colors.
Yes. And actually a lot of the colors match her Happy Halloween. There's 3 colors and 2, the orange and the black match her Happy Halloween. So
I'm obsessed with this, Emily. I just have to say.
The toil's translating gray, but it's purple. I feel like it's translating gray, but this is purple.
It's a very dusty purple, which I love that purple. It's like my purple this year.
So check out my Instagram
for Halloween
for color conversion.
Yeah, primitive-ish.
And I posted it in our group.
All right, Maja.
All right. So my last, not least, I really would like to get this finished by next week.
I thought you were going to say by next year.
I just have the rest of the alphabet and and then just kind of a couple more stripes and then the fill in, and it will be done. And so
I do want to mention, if you're doing flags on the 4th, great flag.
Yeah.
To do.
This has actually been really fun to do. It's just with all my traveling and just not enough spare time. Because on all my trips I take, I usually always will take something to stitch, but I never stitch it.
So why do you keep doing it?
I don't know. Well, this last time I asked Katie, I was like, should I bring something? And she goes, no, you're not bringing anything. You never touch it. So, yeah.
I'd like to show she was very close here.
Yes, that's another one that I did.
I think we should get this framed, Mom.
Yeah, I want to
because it represents Grandpa's service.
Maybe the next time when I get it done and get it framed, I actually have a
Maybe
picture.
We can have Dad do a frame.
Yeah, I actually have a framed picture my brother did with all of his medals.
Show it one time.
And a picture of him and when he was in the service. And I have to say my dad was very handsome.
Okay.
I look at it, I'm like, my grandpa was a very attractive person.
He was a hottie patati.
Let's show that next time.
Yeah, we will.
It's so pretty.
Because I just, my brother, he did the frame for it and it was for him. And out of the blue, he's like, I think this needs to go to you or whatever. And so he's like, do you want it? And I was like, well, absolutely. Yeah. So it's hanging in my room and I absolutely love it.
It's very well done. He did a great job. Yeah. It's a shadow box.
It's a shadow box with all of his medals and a picture of him.
Yeah.
And so, yes, I would like to have this framed and maybe we could have your dad do something that would be really special for it.
What's the age difference between sisters?
Oh, so
I don't know the ages. I'm really bad at that.
when I had my girls, I had Katie and Jessie first, and they're only like 2 years difference is all. And I had them very young, and I'm not gonna lie, I had them very young. And so we felt like we were done. And but then when Jessie turned like 5 or 4, they all left and went and played, and I sat home and I had nothing to do. And so I was like, okay, I asked their dad, I was like, should we try for a boy? And they
got me,
and we got Lindsay. So that's a 5-year difference between the big girls. I call them the older girls and my little girls. Yeah. And so we had Lindsay, and again, I thought we were done. And then one of my best friends, I owned a business in my home at the time, and my best friend would come over and she was pregnant, and I got such baby hungry.
Dude, I'm so baby hungry right now.
Oh, I was so baby hungry. I'd take the baby upstairs and I'd show my husband, I'd go, look at this cute little baby. Don't you want a new baby? Can we just try for one more time? One more time, we'll get a boy. One more time. So he's like, okay, whatever. So we tried one more time. And so there's like 2 or 3 years difference. 4 years difference between these two.
Yeah. But we're really close because, like Mom said, Katie and Jessie, they were pretty much out of the house.
They were out when I was 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so her and I, we were really close because
have another baby.
There's no way.
Well, I'm sorry. That's not possible for me.
What's the ages?
Oh, okay.
So Katie is 41.
Yeah.
What's Jessie? I don't know.
She's 39.
Yeah.
Because she's Brandon's age.
39.
And then
I'm 34.
I don't know.
5.
Did you just turn 35?
I think I just turned 35.
Okay.
What year were you born?
1987.
Okay, and I am 31.
Yeah.
So me and Katie are 10 years apart. And we're really close too. Like
we're all very close.
Her and I are really close. So
yeah. They are. My girls are my heroes, my love of my life, and they will do anything for me as I will do anything for them.
Yeah.
And I tell anybody I meet that they are very protective of their mama.
Yeah.
And so it's very hard. It's very hard to meet anybody because they're very protective.
Yeah. Someone asked the cloth. That's country mocha.
Yes, of course. Country
25.
mocha. Sorry, we'll get back on track.
Yeah. So,
Beautiful
I'm baby
family.
hungry, and I said I was done. But Lindsay has me convinced to have another one, but I don't have a boyfriend, so
No.
I was like, no. My friend had a baby. He's 9 months old, and I went and visited, and it made me so baby hungry holding a baby. I want what's up.
I love the babies and I love the grandkids, but
So I have found, my youngest is going to turn 10, and
mine is 10 too this month. This
and
Sunday.
I'm not having any more children. It's not
Physically,
possible, but it's this weird gap where you're still a mom and raising kids, but it's like, oh, I'm kind of baby hungry, but it's like you're not going to have babies until your kids have kids.
Yeah.
So I'm at that point, and I keep telling my husband,
oh, 9 kids.
Wow.
You are my hero.
I would be institutionalized.
Yeah.
We all know this.
It's really funny too because like Katie is
so
the
was
one
the last boy? No boys, all
no
girls.
boys.
4 girls.
I ended up
4
being a
girls.
girl.
We had, and I never had a sonogram with any of my girls except for Emily because we're like, okay, we want to know what we're having so I can plan and everything. And well, I have to tell you a funny story. When I had Lindsay and she came out a girl, because I didn't, back then it was just always a surprise or whatever. Yeah. And when she came out a girl, I turned to their dad and I was crying. I go, are you disappointed? Are you disappointed? And he's like, how could you be disappointed over something so beautiful?
That's funny.
And then when I found out we were having another girl, we were all so excited. The girls were really excited to go buy all the girly stuff and everything. And you know what? It was really funny because when I was having all these girls, my mother-in-law at the time, she goes, watch, Nettie, you'll have nothing but grandsons.
Yeah.
You won't have any granddaughters. So lo and behold, I have more grandsons.
We have 10 grandkids.
We have 10 grandkids.
And only 3 granddaughters.
And I only have 3 granddaughters. Yeah. And they
Where
are
you
all
3. Oh, because I have 2.
Yeah.
I was like,
you forget Delaney.
Well, I forget my kids. So
Delaney lives farish away.
So I do have some pretty awesome grandkids.
Anyway.
Okay, let's continue.
Okay, so
sorry.
We got to get on.
Let's get the show on the road. Okay. Whose turn is it?
I don't know.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
So flags on the 4th. This is a pattern that will be coming from me. I brought this to our little stitchy weekend for everyone to stitch.
Isn't that cute?
So this will be an upcoming flags on the 4th pattern. I love it so much.
It is cute.
It's really cute.
It's really fun. I used this new color I'm testing out. It's called Blue Jeans by Classic Color Works. And it has a dusty blue fill. So I'm testing it out for you guys to see if I like it to do more of my flags. This is a Vintage Country Mocha 25 count.
Oh, wow. You using my cloth?
I am. And you want to know what was so funny? I kept commenting the whole weekend as I was stitching this.
This is so easy.
This is so easy.
It is faster. I go way faster on 25.
So yeah, I don't have a date yet of release.
Yeah.
But it's coming.
Yeah. So we'll be looking forward.
All right, Emmy.
I have a finish. Land That I Love stamp.
Which
my own colors.
Again.
All DMC 22, 932, and 931.
You'll be seeing future stitches out of these colors
I love. And it's 30. This is 32 count light taupe, actually.
Oh, that looks really good on there.
Yeah.
So
that's really pretty.
Okay, let's show the light taupe with the mushroom, Mom. Will you grab that piece so you guys can kind of see?
That's the mushroom.
This is mushroom. This is 32 light taupe. So, I mean, it is a lot lighter, but it's in the same color family, I feel like. So, all right.
That was, fun.
Are you going to do all the stamps?
Yeah, I do. I actually thought of doing them 3 in a row. What do you guys think?
Somebody did that.
I was going
And
to
I
do a
loved it.
border with red, then the other one with a border with blue, and do
So
all
did you
three.
leave enough cloth?
Oh yeah, this is huge. This is a fat quarter. So I stitched this tiny thing because I wanted enough room on my fat quarter.
Two opposite ends. She feels like she got to cut it to this big, and she leaves it. Well, you should have seen Christy.
She had
a blanket.
She was like rolling it up.
It was like this massive thing on the top of her hoop, and I was just dying. I was like, and when she unhooked it, it was like, it just kept coming. It was like never ending.
So shout out again to Christine
Sherman for the cases.
Beautiful.
I actually got my Christmas case out. I'm not
so
showing
go check her out.
what's in it yet.
I'm really hoping I can snag a Halloween. I think they're releasing it. I have a scarf going on.
Yes, a scarf.
I did. Was that my?
Oh, that's funny.
The one I had was really narrow and long, and everyone was teasing me, and I put it around my neck like a scarf. We were pretty crazy
we
on our
said
trip.
what happened in 1209 stayed in 1209. That was our room number. It was so much fun, you guys.
Yeah.
So much fun. That was my last whip. Do you have one more whip?
I have a finish.
You go, girl.
She's been doing
After
good.
3 failures. After 3 failed attempts on the retreat of missing a stitch off, I finally was like, I'm doing an easy one. Again, my own colors.
So no, I have to get real with you guys.
I can't.
She was a busybody.
I couldn't hold still.
She couldn't hold still. So we had 2 couches. I was on the end. Emily was in the middle, and Fiona was next to us on the right.
Yeah.
And then Christy and Anna were on the other, like the love seat. Avery's
I don't know.
giving me the eye. Okay.
She's giving
She
us baseball.
she kept starting things, and then she would like lose interest or get a stitch off, and like she would start over. And so it was like she literally
I couldn't get it together.
And then I was like, do something small.
So I did bring this, and I love it.
And
These are in
it's
stock.
So cute.
That is so
The picture
cute.
just doesn't do justice. The one we have online. I picked all my own colors. So I did the bird for black coffee.
It's called Red Winged Blackbird.
Black coffee.
I'm gonna get up close and personal for them to
And
see.
then the middle, you can't really tell which was a bright red in the pattern. I actually picked cayenne.
You can see it more in person.
Yeah.
It doesn't
It's
translate.
hard, yeah.
Colonial copper for the star and the the beak. And then the green is pecan. Endive and pecan were for the leaf down below. Which these are all fancy, which you could totally find a DMC that would work. That's all we had there, and that's what I picked from.
So I'm totally loving Bent Creek. I think I mention them every time we get on. This one, if you guys need a quick, fun stitch.
Yeah, I did that.
This one is
in a
great.
Day, like a day.
I think all the girls decided they want to stitch this at the retreat.
My floss dial, is that my big floss thing?
Yeah.
I think it's a sheep, right?
So I was gonna mention this. If you are looking for a flag to start on the 4th.
So it has a big hole and a little hole for your extra, which I like. So as you can see right there.
Mm-hmm. Flags on the 4th. This will be my August 4th, which August 4th is my anniversary. So
how many years?
16 years.
Wow.
I will have been married 16 years next week. This is going to be my flag start for August 4th. We have these in stock in the shop. So this is called Grand Old Flag by Heart and Hand. And I love it. So that's going to be my start. The other thing I wanted to talk about was Nicole Snore.
Snore.
Why can't we say her name? She's
Sure. I thought it was Shorn.
Spore.
You guys are so funny. We're sorry.
She's starting to
She's
stitch
very
along.
sweet.
She's so nice. Yeah.
August 1st, she is doing this as a stitch along, which is really fun. It's very doable. We have these in paper and PDF.
And I also just ordered all the floss to make floss packs. And so hopefully we'll get that next week and there'll be floss packs for it.
Yeah.
So
let's have our announcement. Well, actually, I wanted to show this on ours. So I did a sneak peek of an upcoming expo release on Christy's Flosstube last Friday, and I wanted to show it on ours. This is going to be part of a religious trio of stitches. This is an expo release. It says, "Come, let us adore him." And there's 2 other stitches that will be in the same pattern.
Yeah.
I stitched these and they were so fun to stitch.
The color palette, it's very, I wanted to use classic colors because I wanted it to be something you can have for a long time. And like these colors, I feel like never go out of style when it comes to Christmas. So,
yeah.
There's 2 more. And the other one, so Christy did the full finish on this, and she did the full finish on one of the other ones, and it is so cute.
They're really
it is so cute.
Will they all be the same size?
No, so they're all 3 different sizes, and they're small.
Yeah.
This one is actually the biggest one. So they're 3 religious smalls in the same pattern.
What fabric?
This is 27 count Linda cloth.
Yeah. And then someone else, there's a few questions.
Okay, let's answer before we get to our announcement.
Are we going to do PDF with the floss? Like, they don't want the paper because they like the floss pack with the PDF.
So you want just the PD, you just want the floss and no pattern.
That's up to Lindsay. She can
we
make
haven't
the
done that,
executive
but
decision.
That's something we can write down and take to our next meeting and discuss.
And then no cases in the shop right now. I think she's talking about Christine. So you have to follow her on Instagram, and she drops them.
They go really fast.
I don't know when, but she drops them and they're gone.
If you want to make your own,
she has the PDF.
She has a pattern that she's come up with that you can make your own if you know how to sew.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to try it because I love.
Yeah.
I used to sew bags, and
oh my gosh,
I love sewing bags,
like bags and totes, and really cute.
All right, so
Christine,
do we want to do that announcement, or do you want to do the other announcement first?
Okay, we'll do the sip and stitch. Okay, mark your calendars, set your clock. Sip and stitch. Everyone have their paper? I got
Everybody get their phone out to set their alarm.
We'll do a thing on Instagram.
Yes, we will.
Sip and stitch Halloween. You're gonna die. It is adorable. I love how it turned out. August 7th, 6 p.m. Mountain Time in our Etsy shop. So, Sip and Stitch, Halloween. Set your alarm, August 7th, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. We sell out of these within hours. So, you
with
will...
no restock.
Yeah, no.
Like, if it is a restock, it's because we keep a batch in case there's damage.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's it. And it's
literally
just a few. So, there is a special little goodie in this one that I think you guys are going to love.
What is the Sip and Stitch?
Okay, so Sip and Stitch.
Great question.
This is our second Halloween.
So what it is I design a new pattern, a mug, so like a coffee cup, or we've done tumblers. This one will be a coffee cup. I'll just let you know that. And the floss pack. So you get the mug, the floss, and the pattern, and it's all brand new, never before seen. It's a mystery. It's really fun, exciting. We do them seasonally.
Yeah.
So
we are throwing in one little
surprise
in there this time. It's not, I don't know if it'll be something we do every time. We'll see.
Well, will all 3 be released after market? Or
are
they for
yes.
market?
No, they're for market.
Hang on.
The
So
religious.
let's finish the sip and stitch, and then
Okay.
I can answer that. So I hope that answered everything about the sip and stitch. Have we posted like pictures of previous ones? No? Okay.
Happy Halloween was in last year.
Is it a cute or scary theme? I can't give anything away. Sorry.
We do not recall.
It's cute, and I don't think
Last
it's
year's
scary.
went crazy, and it's still doing very well.
Halloween is just my favorite, so I have a lot of fun with that one. Okay, so the Religious Trio will be released at Expo, which is the end of August. So it'll be available
For cross-stitch shops at the Expo.
Yes. So, and that's at the end of August.
Yeah.
All right. So our fun announcement. So this has been something we have been working on for a little while.
Well, just as you guys know, we've been doing our business for 5 years or more.
Well, we started Primrose Cottage technically in the basement of my house in Richfield.
Mm-hmm.
And
then we moved to Southern Utah.
And we started long arming.
Yes.
And then I've been writing patterns.
We did it in our home. When we moved to St. George, I had my own little apartment, and we bought the 15-foot long arm, and we set it up in my living room, and we did it. And Lindsay would come over every day and quilt. And then I moved into a townhouse, and the only room that I could use the long arm in was the master bedroom. And so I got the little bedroom and the long arm, and I lived across the street from Lindsay. So she would come over every day and would work and quilt, and it was just long arming.
And we originally started this. I wanted to start something that my mom could do to work from home, essentially, and create an income for her.
Yeah.
And so we then bought this house that we're in.
Yeah.
Mom,
I moved in with them.
She's up here with the business. So
yeah.
It's a really big room. It's actually, we have a quite big upstairs. That's why everything fits. Plus the business has taken over
Pretty
my
much
garage,
the whole house,
my entry.
You can't hardly walk
my
in.
kitchen table right now, my dresser. I take a lot of pictures in my bedroom.
So we've lived here for 5 years, and in those 5 years, we've had Emmy come on, and we've hired Emily to do things. We've hired the other 2 girls to do things for us.
It seems like each year we just add another member of the family to help. And
then in 2020, when COVID hit, we were all home, and Lindsay was like, I want to start cross stitching. And I just rolled my eyes like, oh my gosh, another rabbit hole to go in, but it's turned out unbelievable. You guys have made it so unbelievable. And
so basically,
could you spit it out?
No. We have grown out of this space.
We've grown out of the house, and
I'm gonna get my house back.
Instead of kicking the people out, we are kicking the business out. And we have found a building to move the business in. And we will be getting up and going to work every day now.
Not getting up and being
just,
at work.
Yeah. And it will be nice to be able to leave work at work and not have it here. We are so excited to have this building.
We will have a real life. I don't know. It seems so real. So
we move Monday.
Yes, we're having a moving company. Well, actually, so this has been in the works for about a month, and their dad came down, and he's a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
And so he came down and did all the remodeling to the building for us and painted, and Charlie helped her
Yeah,
little
my
boy.
son.
Oh my gosh.
They went to work every day.
Yeah.
And they
worked so hard.
Into turning this building into what we want. And so when I came back from vacation, it's ready to go. And we've hired a moving crew to come in Monday and move everything.
Yeah.
And
well, what's crazy is everything just happened way faster than we thought it was going
fast.
to. Yeah. Like things just really came together. We really didn't think we were going to actually be moving till like September.
Yeah.
And it just, with the help of everyone, and honestly, I do believe things are meant to be.
Because we've looked at other buildings before and they've been too small, or our heart just didn't fill into it. But this one, it was just
Mom knew immediately.
I knew.
Yeah.
I had a hard time because I think I was scared to make this next step, because it is a big step. It's like totally out of my comfort zone. But everything came together so seamlessly that it's going to be a great space for us.
I just kept telling her, it's okay. It's all right. It's going to be good.
It is time.
Yeah.
Someone asked if there will be a storefront.
No.
Only online.
Unfortunately, no.
Just online.
I know y'all want to come see us every day.
And someone did ask if there will be a retreat room. No.
Hey, we aren't that like
we're not there yet.
Maybe in the next 5 years.
That could be our next goal.
Yeah, that will be our next goal.
And it's still in Utah. It's on St. George Boulevard.
So it's about 10 minutes from my house.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be close to me.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, we are so excited. We've been working so hard. It's been hard to keep it a secret. But I was just scared to like announce it because it makes it real.
Yes.
If
we had to push her. We were like, it is time. Like, I don't know how she has managed to live this way. If you guys knew how she's lived this way, I would have gone bananas long ago, because the business is more the business than her home. Like, this is not a home. Really it's a business. Like,
and that's what I told her when we decided to do this. Is I says it's time to give you guys back your house.
Yeah,
it's time. And and
I have to say, when the fire marshal came to inspect the building, it was like I got like the chills, and I was like, wow. Like when I signed the paper,
when we got our business license, we had to go get a new business license for the city.
It was so exciting.
It was like, oh my God, look at this. Because it's just like been a dream. And and I have to say, me growing up, and these girls have seen when my parents were alive, they tried to do businesses out of their home to supplement their income and do things. And they even helped me start a business when basically when you were a baby. And I started an in-home business with ceramics and toll painting. And I tried it for 2 or 3 years. And, it could have been really great, but it just something that just didn't take off. Yeah. So this is what it's all about. And I just love that my girls, every one of them are a part of it.
Everyone in the family has a little something that they provide that makes the wheels turn.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do it without each and every person in my family and our employee. We have one employee.
Lori is amazing.
She does almost she does all the shipping with Emily, and
we beg her, we bribe her.
She's amazing.
She is amazing. And we absolutely love her to pieces. And we try to ask her if we can clone her.
So with that being said, there was no newsletter. I don't know if you guys noticed.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to say next is we don't have our cross stitch or quilting newsletter. We had to put it on hold because since we are moving everything, we don't want anything to get lost and orders to get like mixed up and all
You
of
guys
that.
can still order,
But
everything.
There's just nothing new.
We're not posting anything new until probably next week.
Yeah.
So, and like Emily said, most of all, we could not do this without you guys.
Yeah.
And you guys have shown this support that I can't even like wrap my mind around. It's like you guys are my friends, our family.
Yeah.
And
You guys are family.
I got the chills. We love what we do. Like we love what we do every day. And
we're not perfect, but boy, we love what we do, and
we try to make things that you love and that also that we enjoy, because
there was a question I noticed, is the long arm machine going to the building? Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to have its own room. And unfortunately, we're not going to long arm we haven't long armed for anybody for a long time. The long arm machine is just for our use. It just got too
I couldn't keep up with long arming customer quilts.
It was just too hard. And
I love doing it, but like being responsible for someone else's quilt, it's scary, but it was gratifying. Like I loved it. And
love seeing all the fun things, but it's just something that it was just too much for Lindsay to do, and that. Yeah. So, but yeah.
So if you do any orders, we're getting all the orders out. And so don't worry, you're still going to get your orders. Yeah. They're working on them right now, and we did hire a company, so it's going to go more smoothly.
I talked to him yesterday, and he's like, we've allotted you 5 hours to move. And I just kind of chuckled under my breath. But they are bringing several men to move us. So it could happen.
But, so we're really excited.
So we also have another announcement.
Oh, we do?
Mm-hmm. Don't we?
That's
why I was pointing to her.
I forgot.
We also have another really exciting announcement. And we have really tried to encourage Emily to design and to do something with cross stitch, because she is so great with colors and she has such a great eye for certain things. And she surprised us all. And one day she just kept staying after work, because she don't have a computer at home.
No.
And so she kept staying after work and just hanging out in the office, and we really weren't paying much attention to it. And then one day she's like, well, look what I've been doing.
Yeah.
And she designed her first cross stitch, and it is amazing. And I am so excited to introduce our new stitching designer, which is Emily. And she does have one that she's releasing.
Might be a one-hit wonder.
She's so scared, you guys. I mean, she just keeps saying, maybe you guys should just introduce it and say it's Lindsay's. Yeah. It should just be Lindsay's.
Oh, Linda.
Hi, Linda. Thank you so much. And we said, no, it's adorable. They're going to love this. It's going to be awesome. Yeah. So we're going to show you a sneak peek of her first design.
So Mom finished it because I just didn't know.
Actually,
I'm like really proud of my sister. She
what should I show?
Do this. Do that.
Do that part.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I drew everything first, and then I translated it to cross stitch, because I've always loved drawing.
Yeah.
So there's part of it.
And yes, it is a pillow, but oh my gosh, it is so cute.
That's a date. It's the year of the Salem witch trials. So there's another hint. So it's a Halloween, and it's gonna be for Expo.
Yes.
And
so we're gonna order floss packs and everything for it. So when it gets in the shop, we are so excited.
Yeah. It's a
have her help
32
us.
Count vintage country mocha, and it's all fancy floss. and I drew it. So I had this idea that I just drew it, and then it went faster doing it on.
When she actually reveals it, she'll have to tell you the story
there's
behind
this
it.
little story behind it, like for fun.
And so we keep telling her she needs to build on that story because this is so cute.
Yeah.
So we're excited to get her going on more designs and everything. And so that's what we wanted to let everybody know also, that there's 3 of us, or 3 of the designers now.
Yeah.
So
hopefully I can buy it. My goal is to make enough money to buy a computer.
So she can do it at home.
Because I'm ready to go when it's time to leave.
Yeah.
Because I'm so hot and tired because it's like 115 here. But so hopefully I can get a computer for my house. I've tried working on other ones, but it's really I'm
hard
fresher
to
in the morning.
Yeah.
Like I'm a morning creative person, so.
And they find that it's really hard to design on a laptop versus a desktop.
Yeah, a desktop. So
I can't design on a laptop. And so I'm really proud of Emily, and I'm really excited to publish her first pattern.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys love it as much as we do, because we love it so much.
Yeah.
So let's do the giveaways.
Okay, so last week, the winners of the Teresa Kogut winner bundle is Nancy Nunnenkamp.
Thanks, everyone.
Yes.
Thank you.
She'll go back and read all of this.
Yeah.
And then the winner of the brighter Halloween is Rhonda LaFleur.
So I put my email in the description. Just email me if you won with your address.
Okay, so with that being said, we have a couple of giveaways. We are going to do the Free Pattern Friday kit
as a giveaway.
As the first giveaway. Free Pattern Friday kit.
I made this yesterday, and it's really cute.
Yes.
It's really cute.
It's adorable. So that's going to be one of the giveaways for one winner. And then one other winner will win the floss pack for this color scheme for Toil and Trouble.
Awesome.
So to enter, leave a comment after the video is posted. Let us know
how many kids and grandkids that you have.
Okay.
How's that?
And which one you'd want to win. Because if you're not a quilter, you're not going to want that.
Yes.
So which one you want to win.
Yeah. But let us know like how many kids, grandkids, that's always fun.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
So let us know, or, and just leave a comment.
And leave it in not these comments.
Yeah.
You gotta leave it in the video comments.
You can't comment on the live after. So
yeah. So anything else?
No, other than I know that we'll be exhausted by next Thursday. That will be okay. Yeah. And we're hope to do the live next Thursday at the shop.
Will we? I'm nervous. I don't know that we're going to be
They're going to be hooking up our internet on Tuesday. So please bear with us. Be patient. So hopefully if all goes well, we will do the live at the new location next week.
Yeah.
I'm a very big, these guys are, I don't know.
I didn't sleep the other night because of my anxiety.
Yeah.
We didn't do newsletters because we are moving
Monday.
So you'll see newsletters next week.
Yep.
Okay.
You guys are all awesome. Thank you for your support and your love. And again,
thank you for the super chats, Linda and Valeria. Thank you so much.
Yes. And please let me where to find the cross stitch folder. So they want to know Christine is on Instagram. Winding Rainbows?
Yes.
Winding Rainbows on Instagram.
Yeah. Maybe you could put it in.
And then the program we use for cross stitch. I don't know.
It's called Max Stitch.
Max Stitch.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Bye, guys.